How to form an LLC in North Dakota. When starting a new company, choosing a business entity is one of the most important decisions that you make. For most businesses with more than one founding member, forming an LLC is often the best option. Before we begin, let's quickly define what an LLC is. An LLC stands for Limited Liability Company and is an uncomplicated business structure that gives business owners legal protection by separating personal assets from business debts. Creating an LLC can get complicated depending on where you're based, as the process differs from state to state. To avoid any missteps, follow along as we show you how to form an LLC in North Dakota. The first step in forming an LLC is to select a name. North Dakota has two major naming guidelines. 1. Your name must be unique and differ from the business entities on file with the North Dakota Secretary of State. 2. Your name must include one of the following words or abbreviations: Limited Liability Company, LLC, or LLC. After selecting a name for your LLC, you can reserve it with the Secretary of State. To do this, 1. Ensure your chosen business name is available in North Dakota by performing an archived business records search. 2. If available, you can then file a reserve name application form online to reserve the name for up to a year. Note that reserving a name has a fee. Check the description below for more details. Step 2. Designate a registered agent. As in most U.S. states, forming an LLC in North Dakota requires the appointment of a registered agent service. A registered agent is an individual or a company that acts as your official point of contact in the state to receive legal documents, service of process, and other official communications from the state. It is their job to forward these documents and communications to your LLC in a timely manner. A registered agent also helps save time mailing documents and keeps your address and other personal information private. Your registered agent must meet the following requirements. 1. Must be a state resident with a street address in North Dakota. 2. Have a business office in North Dakota if located out of state. Check out the description below for recommended registered agent services that can guide you through this entire process. Step 3. File Articles of Organization. Next, file your Articles of Organization with the Secretary of State. Doing this formally establishes your LLC. Your Articles of Organization must include the following details: LLC's name, principal office address, LLC's purpose, whether the LLC is perpetual or will end at a set date, registered agent name and address, date the LLC becomes effective, names, addresses, and signatures of LLC organizers. You must file online using North Dakota's First Stop website. Note that there is a fee. Check the description below for more details. Next is to create an operating agreement. An operating agreement does the following: describes your business structure, establishes the individual responsibilities and obligations of your LLC members, details how the LLC will be run. Although North Dakota doesn't require one, an operating agreement clarifies the specific duties of its members, which may help your LLC avoid significant legal and operational difficulties. Step 5. Get an EIN. Before your company is ready to start doing business, you must obtain an IRS Employer Identification Number, EIN, by applying on the IRS website. The 9-digit EIN is like a social security number for a business and is necessary for things like paying income tax, filing tax returns, opening a business bank account. You can apply for an EIN on the IRS website. Finally, make sure to complete all additional legal requirements. File an annual report. An LLC's first annual report is due in the year following its legal formation. Annual reports are due every year by November 15 and must be filed online. Pay taxes. North Dakota LLCs that collect sales tax on retail items and LLCs with employees must register with the North Dakota Office of the State Tax Commissioner. You can register to pay state taxes online using the North Dakota Taxpayer Access Point. Additional licenses. Certain LLCs may be required to obtain additional licenses depending on the nature of their business and location. The nd.gov website provides a business licensing tool that can help determine which state licenses are necessary and explains how to apply for them. For information on local licensing regulations, consult the city clerk in the city or county where your LLC is based. So, to sum it up, how to form an LLC in North Dakota. 1. Select a name. 2. Designate a registered agent. 3. File your Articles of Organization. 4. Create an operating agreement. 5. Obtain an employer identification number. 6. Fulfill your legal obligations, particularly those relating to submitting annual reports, registering to pay state taxes, and applying for any additional licenses you may need. By completing these steps, you can form an LLC in North Dakota. All the websites mentioned earlier are located in the description below, as well as a link to a guide. Thanks for watching. Be sure to check out our other videos answering your questions to all things LLC.